it had to kind of be inspired and kind of give a nod to the first movie, but not copy it, and also not veer away from it so far that the movie wouldn't feel like a Halloween movie. And what I like the best about the pitch that they gave is that they they kind of walked the line between reinventing something new and bowing to the old in what I thought was the perfect way. Laurie, during the course of the Halloween movie, Laurie's trying to impart the fact that Mike Myers is still a real threat. And her daughter and her granddaughter are kind of oblivious to the fact because Michael Myers has been locked away for so long. They don't really see what Laurie is seeing. And in the course of the movie, we learn Laurie is right and her kid and her grandkid are wrong. The reason Michael Myers is so scary is because he has no backstory, so he has motivation. And the audience was so conditioned to having someone evil, having their actions explained. And Halloween was the first time we saw someone who was evil just for being evil. And I think the newness of that was particularly jarring to people. He was simply made. I think that was a result of, the budget of the first movie was very thin, but it resulted in a terrific, iconic-looking character. And I think that simplicity added to the evilness and the scariness of Michael Myers.
What's really interesting about him, which you don't see often, he has done multiple genres. You see few directors move in genres as he has over the course of his career. So he brings that understanding, that respect, and then that drive to elevate it, which he did. What a terrific guy, and a supporter, and a friend to David, and there for advice, and, a cinephile, and nothing but a great spirit to help all. I mean, I always like to sit in the back of the theater, and, feel the wave of fear roll up the aisles, the laughter, relief, everybody holding their breath, at times. So for movies like this, there is simply no other way, especially with strangers around you, which amplifies that ultimate fear.
I wanted to get a director who's not necessarily known for horror, and hopefully an A-list director. And after having met so many directors and hearing several pitches, finally I was able to get Jason Blum at Blumhouse on board with that idea, and I give him credit. He was able to bring David to the picture. I had been a fan of David's for years, and before even meeting with him, I thought it would be an amazing opportunity. Ultimately, I think the fans are going to be extremely excited about, yes, Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. I mean, she is the star of this franchise. For her to return is just amazing. To see Michael in the mask again. And I think that there's a great curiosity as to where it's going to go. How is it going to be different? And I think they're going to be very pleasantly surprised. I've really appreciated working with Blumhouse in the way that they're a studio that really fosters the artist, the director, and his vision, and I thoroughly agree with that and encourage that as well.
Hey horror fans, stay with me as I've got some facts from horror movies. Now, in order to make Samara's walk as creepy as possible in the Ring, they filmed her walking backwards and then reversed the shot. Now, the skeletons in Poltergeist are not props. They are real human skeletons. And the real-life Lorraine Warren makes a cameo in The Conjuring as an audience member while the character Lorraine Warren is speaking. What's your favourite horror movie? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel and check the notification bell to keep up to date on all the latest releases.